Hello and welcome to the Doom Open Multiplayer Beta. My name is Slight Defect, and now let's over-explain.
Team Deathmatch.
Load up the game, select the loadout, and for purposes of the beta, you can get the Revenant Demon, which is the only one currently available to my knowledge. But we'll get back to that shortly.
4, 3, 2, 1.
If you notice, it's a very quick-paced shooter in the vein of the arena shooters back in the day, like Quake. There's some blending of games like Halo, mainly Halo 2 and Halo Reach. There's some armor customization that you can do in between. And each match, you actually earn rewards. You can earn perks, which on my death screens, I'm sure you've seen some things lined up at the bottom. Perks do different things. You can have a perk to gain extra XP, which is obviously useful in the beginning. There's perks to show enemy life, but not as useful if you ask me. There's perks to find power-ups on the map. We're going to get to that in a minute, especially since we've already mentioned the Revenant. A very cool part of the game. Something I'm sure you've noticed is that there is the 2-weapon limit. Unlike regular Doom where you can carry like 15 guns, this does restrict you. Now this has separated some of the community on this. They did something similar to Duke Nukem Forever, and that was one of many issues with that game. That being said, I'm still enjoying this. This is just the multiplayer. It is not indicative of the single player. But for now, it works. It doesn't make sense to be running around with 19 different guns when all you need is the 2 in a close quarter situation. And these maps are close quarters. As I mentioned earlier, here is the power-up for the Revenant, which randomly spawns on the map. With the Revenant, you are equipped with a jetpack and rockets. You're also much harder to kill. This power-up lasts for a minute, unless if you are killed, in which case you respawn as a Doom Marine. There are, of course, going to be other types of demons which you may morph into during multiplayer matches. Alright, so you play some matches. Let's see what you get after. Let's take a look at some of the rewards you get for playing matches, including taunts, armor pieces, new weapons, and other perks. And now let's further look into customization. You have a primary color set and a secondary color set. But the cool thing here is that you can customize how chrome and how matte everything is, and you can even make things cleaner, dirtier. There's actually a lot of little touches you could do with using several sliders to modify the armor. You can almost guarantee that you and another player will be very different. No 2 Doom Marines will most likely be the same, especially when you start unlocking patterns for your armor and your weapons. And here you could see taunt customization. When you're one of the top 3 players, you get to show it off. There's 4 different categories of taunts. Select which ones you want, assign them to the certain keys, and there you go. The only other thing I have to note about the beta is that it still does not let you have advanced video options. So we really can't see the game's full power on our rigs yet. That being said, I personally am impressed with the beta, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the final product will offer. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Higher quality videos to follow soon, and weekly. So if you want to be entertained, again, make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you for your time, and enjoy your gaming experience. This has been me, Slight Defect, over-explaining.